Punky Brewster, The Perils of Punky Part 1 and 2. Not to be confused with Punky Brewster's cartoon series that had a two-part The Perils of Punky, which I will probably review just for symmetry later. This was Unintentional Nightmare Fuel. This was one of those after-school series that everybody went home to watch, and this one episode just left-fielded it and just traumatized the hell out of everybody. To this day, it still bothers some people. Ironically, when I rewatch it, it bothers me even more. Not to mention the giant spider, but the seizure monster, as I call it. But I've developed seizures since, my youth, so there you go. Punky Brewster was a feel-good series from the early 80s, starring Sully Moonfry and the man that was the Commandant from the Police Academy movies. Overall, it was a lot of slice of life, but this one just seemed to be left field ghost story. The group and their friends go out camping, and while collecting wood, they get lost and decide to go into a cave, which is not a smart thing to do, but hey, they're kids, they're not supposed to be smart. Once inside, they run across the most, I don't mean to sound racist, this is going to sound racist no matter how I put it, the most Italian-looking Native Americans possible, which the joke is the TV commercial with the Native American that cries when you litter had no Native American blood in him, he was Sicilian, so I'm not even going to go into that. Overall, this episode was a nice difference. It was unique, I'll give it that, very unique. Punky hears the story of a princess who she has to go and recreate the trials of. Ironically, the princess is played by her in the flashbacks and the ghost aspects. But overall, it has a nice Goonies feel to it. Everybody goes into the cave with her, and one by one they get taken away by the monster. And I don't really want to spoil it, but I'm going to forewarn you right now, there's a big ass spider in here. Big spider. Just spider. And if you don't like spiders like me, there you go. You've been warned. She wins with the power of love. There, I ruined it for you. But doesn't all of these shows win that way? There's not much else to say about the episode. They get out, and I liked Punky Brewster growing up. It wasn't really the most manly show, but hell, I knew I was gayer than springtime when I was in first grade. But I can honestly say, growing up, this was about the only girl at that age that I actually liked. I know that sounds silly, but afterwards I never really cared about girls much since. But seeing this brings back, fond memories and a warm feeling when I need it. So I highly recommend this, but I also highly recommend the entire series. Try to avoid the cartoon though. Really, please try to avoid the cartoon. Thank you. I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you in my next video. Talk to you later. Bye bye.